It's Electric Blues.
Please. Tell that idiot intern in there, Eddie, to stop calling me Bub. This moron, this intern comes in with coffee in the morning at 5 o'clock. He says, here you go, Bub. The next time he called me Bub, I'm going to punch him. Bub? Here you go, Bub. Where does Bub come from? God almighty. This is a fabulous book.
Could.
Well, what do you mean? I could. Well, what can I do? I can talk about it. I can put the guy. What I got?
You couldn't.
I'll read it. I'll read the damn thing.
After the fact. After Mr.
What the hell difference does it make?
It makes a huge amount of difference.
It doesn't make any
it's
difference.
An impression for crying out loud.
Oh, Jesus God.
And here we see just exactly what... I mean, we know what the heck is going on here.
You don't see. You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
Oh, well, that's just...
You are an idiot.
Good comeback. That's just not going to get
You
it done.
shut up. What difference does it make?
Shut up.
What difference does it make? I couldn't be more supportive of the book. Could I?
Yes.
How could I?
You could have read it.
I'm gonna read it.
You're going to read it, though, after it's too late. The man has been here, and he is gone.
You leave my wife alone, you bald-headed Nazi. And here's another thing. Stop referring to me as a wrinkled-up old skunk.
Sorry.
Because it's horrible for my image.
It's a wrinkled-up old goat.
You know, and a wrinkled-up old fossil. How is that helpful for my image? I'm on television now. How's that helpful?
A rubber chicken-faced doofus.
That's not helpful. Rubber chicken-faced doofus is not the image that I want to portray.
Pull it out.
My face has great character. You have a mush face.
I have a nice face.
You don't have a nice face. You have a very ordinary queen's face and a big shiny forehead. You have
a face that needs to be spackled.
You have.
I am Imus in the morning, and it's 5 minutes past the hour. Coming up this morning, man, it's going to be a great show this morning. Well, it will be a great show.
You going home?
I got to do something with Bernard's head. Look how his head shines.
I know. It's now...
My head's not shining.
Your head's shining, Bernard. I'm telling you, your head's shining.
It's glowing.
Do something with your face.
My face is fine, by the way. Laura Ingraham from CBS News is coming up, and Dan Rather from CBS News. They're both coming up. All right, time for the national news. Are these headphones going to work, or what? These Sennheisers? Sennheiser makes the best headphone, period. But I don't think they're going to work, are they?
Well,
how do they look? They look pretty good, don't they? What does it make?
How do they
on the
look?
radio?
We're crying. What do you care?
No, I don't care. I don't.
It's like asking how the rowboats looked on the Titanic. Crying out loud.
All right, it's time for the national news. Near with that is Charles McCord. Who's going to do it. Good morning, John.
On the campaign trail in Phoenix, Arizona yesterday, the president said the United States will do what it has to do. Yes, I
Well, put a little makeup on Bernard, okay?
Well, I think
his head thing straightened out.
I think it'll help him.
Oh, man, I'm jealous.
Must be Saturday night.
A little lower.
Man, you have no hair, you know.
Oh, man. I think I'm going to reach up and bungee jump off your neck right about now.
12 minutes after the hour, and while Chuck reads the news, I'm going out and kick the hell out of two little twerps in the newsroom. A little redheaded.
Who's going to wheel you in here?
How about if I make it in there on my own?
That'd be good.
How about if my brother and I come out there and whip both of
brother,
them?
hey, stop it right now. Donald,
Jeez.
think what you just
Come
said.
back.
Stop it right now.
Hit the alarm clock.
Your
You're
brother?
sleeping.
Yeah.
Didn't you see your brother this
My
morning?
brother's fine. My brother's very deceiving.
He doesn't need a doctor. He needs an anthropologist, this guy. Crying out loud.
That's right. In the
Did you just
Washington-
tell me to
Yeah,
shut up, Bernard?
I think he did.
No. It sounded to me like you did.
What would you just call Lou?
I called Lou. I don't know. What did I call him?
You call him a little peckerneck.
Oh, okay. What's it got to do with you?
Well, Lou's my little buddy.
What's that got to do with you, sandtrap head?
Not too much, scrotum face.
But don't blame any of this stuff on me, you bald-headed weasel.
I'm not the weasel.
I haven't done anything.
You were going to quit your job to campaign for Bob Dole, as I recall.
Well, then I got to look at the polls, and I decided maybe I should keep the job. Well, then I had to talk with the Zen Master. We decided to continue the relationship.
I like to be in a foxhole with the Eye Man till the end.
It's, why don't you go pull the rest of your hair out?
Why don't you go iron your face? You wrinkle-up buzzard.
It's a wrinkled-up buzzard.
God, I hate Bernard.
Oh, man, I tell you.
Well, because, Bernard, you're not,
You're Bernard Getz.
Bernard, you're a disloyal weasel.
Now, how do you figure that?
Well, because I'm not going to talk about it now. I'll talk to you later about it. No, not because of Delbert.
I didn't give you the right response.
And I didn't say anything. I was sitting here minding my business.
No, you didn't give me the right. That's right.
You know what you said?
Let's get it out in the open. You didn't give me the right response.
True. There you go.
Okay. But I mean, what are we doing here?
Bernard Getz. You don't look so bad. Here's another. That's what you just did. That's what you just did to Bernard McGuirk. You Bernard Getz to Bernard McGuirk.
Well, I would hardly compare me hollering at Bernard with the Bernard Getz shooting black people on the subway.
We were done with Bernard, and you came back to say, I can't hate Bernard enough.
Because Bernard's not with the program.
Which was saying, you don't look so bad. Here's another.
You want me to go get my gun out of my safe?
God forbid.
Why don't you put it to your temple?
It goes off.
I'll tell you whose temple I'm going to put it to.
Knock a little of that hair out of there, huh?
You pathetic sucker. You're fired? You're fired.
Are we on TV? Hi, Deidre. How are you? Won't be late for school, honey.
Oh, yeah, I was helping my wife last night with her homework. So.
She doesn't need any help for economics. She know what time it is.
Oh, God, Bernie, you're fired.
Coming up, I fave Delbert McClinton.